We'll begin our last meeting before the finals. Zippy, Keenan, go ahead.
Our opponent in the finals will be Falam Orbius. Their representatives are named Falam, a team that made it to the finals in a different block than us. It seems that they only played perfect matches by not letting their opponents score a single goal.
What? Not a single goal?
There was also a team that gave up at halftime because of the huge difference in skill.
This is the latest information we've gotten. It seems that Falam has some members who helped teams we fought in the past. By members, you mean Olga, Ruger and the others? That's right. I've heard that they're named the Heavenly Kings. They're assassins for Falam Orbius.
So, they're all coming together. This'll be a tough one.
But we're gonna win. It doesn't matter who we're dealing with. If we win, we can save the galaxy. I'm sure of it. Come on, let's go to the Grand Celesta Stadium.
Yeah! And with a yo-ho-ho, it is Tale of the Toaster. Welcome back to Let's Play Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy, and it's getting serious now because a new competition route has opened up in the spaceport of Falam Orbius, of course. And given my difference in skill level, skill issue, I'm tempted to actually do at least half a match on screen, to be honest, because I'll be very underleveled at the moment, and I need to kind of get ready for a team as good as Falam Orbius. The first team that's actually not just name of the planet 11, we've actually got a different team name ever so slightly. Falam Orbius is also the one that stays closest to the Japanese name for the planet. Now, Fertilia is called Sazanara. No, Nayade is called Sazanara. Fertilia is called Ratonique. Silica is called something similar. Magmavia is Gardon, but then Falam Orbius with an L and an R in each word is instead Falam Orbius in Japanese. So it's pretty much just a localization of the way it's said in Japanese. They've basically kept the same name, but it does result in a slightly different spelling. So I don't currently know what level my opponent is going to be, but I'm going to build a team and do at least a bit of a competition route match before we go over there, because the team is in great need of some leveling up before we go into final boss level territory. We obviously will not be taking on Falam Orbius in this episode, but we're going to at least go to the stadium. There isn't much of a route to stadium, granted. Like, this episode can only exist because I'm going to do a competition route. But it's important because the competition route itself is hosted by one of the shadows. Like, I'm actually going to wander around a little bit more because I think there's more citizens of other planets just kind of lulling about, and there's fun dialogue to be had. But there's also another part of Falam Orbius that we haven't yet explored, or rather, we have explored it in cutscenes, but we haven't explored it in our own free will. So I'm going to head there right now, and that's the slums. So Black Pixie led us there before, but you can actually walk in and return to the slums of Falam. Big old ladder to get down there, but there's some items to be picked up, and you kind of want to give it to the surrounding people, considering they're like starving. We get actual story relevant conversation topics here about the king of the past and how they've migrated in spaceships and they can't afford to do so. We can get a dirty postcard from Stray Alley. This is the anti-Black Hole Society. I mean, they'd be pretty good at saving our backsides right now if they want to finish the Cosmic Plasma Photon Cannon, which I hope I never have to say again. We get Entropic Arrows, a Void-type long shot, I believe it is, a long shot. And that's very good to have at the moment, considering the gravity of Falam Orbius actually boosts Void-type moves. We get a photo of a bonfire, which is fun to do in this house because my housemates actually built a fighting robot called Bonfire. So I resisted the urge to do the knife party joke there. But yeah, I'm going to head over to the competition route. I'm going to check what level I need to roughly be for this final chapter. And then what I want to do is kind of construct a team of just basically nothing but scouts. Because in the final match itself, I'm mainly going to need to be relying on Earth 11 players. So I'm going to take a short break here and build a little team that's nothing but my extra members, and maybe some people from other planets as well, and I'll have a go at a competition route match. See you in a bit. So here's what I'm going to go with. Let me reassure you, there will still be plot progress in this episode. In fact, quite a lot. I've had a quick check on the path to Stadium, and there's a little bit more than I thought, actually. The opponent is level 41, and my current team is level 39. This one that I've just built is actually level 33, but that's because I've got Charity on it. We have a bunch of reserves here, including Vulpine, who I'll use probably a little bit later. Manta Ray, who I've never used before. Amber is going to be the reserve goalkeeper, but I figured Quentin, we did get him, so he should probably do something at some point. So if this competition route opponent gets to take a shot on us, Quentin will be the one to stop it. Alpha is just going to go as a defender because Ambush is secretly really good. O'Leaf is back for more. We've got Wall of Atlantis on Mark Kruger. Eugene and Ade can be our long shooters. We've got Faye and Dave Quagmire as actual midfielders, along with Sean, who's a pretend one. Bylon will be the main forward. Lucian is an extra forward, and we can swap him for Vulpine if need be. Obviously, I'll use spirits and the like. It's a competition route match. So let's have some fun. Let's give all the random recruits a chance to shine. So this ticket can actually be opened with... Tell you what, here's some footage that I can self-insert into my actual silver chest video. The final silver chest can be found on Falam Orbius. It's found here within the start of the chapter, and it contains the spaceport ticket, which you can use to open up the very nearby left-hand side route of the spaceport route. This clip is definitely not from an actual episode of the Let's Play repurpose, but it will allow you to take on Chengdu Champions, a team that I'm thoroughly sick of because they had an incredibly rare item drop in Chrono Stones and I had to play it again and again and again until they finally gave it. But it is a fun team because it's actually made up of all the Mixie Max targets from Chrono Stones. So, back to the actual Let's Play episode. I am now going to take on the Chengdu Champions. I think they dropped the artisanal snowman in Chrono Stones. Liu Bei is the coach and the captain in goal for this one. Is he the captain? I'm not sure how you would check the captain, actually. Is he? Yeah, I don't know how to check, but Zhuge Liang's there. So it's not all of the Mixie Max targets from Chrono Stones here, just all of the ones from the China arc and a couple of other suitable looking players. Well, let's give them a bit of a walloping with our brand new team of scout. I thought I was passing to Ade there and I wasn't. Well, they're only level 21, I've realised in hindsight. I thought it was going to be a bit more challenging than that, given that we are in the final competition route match that you can unlock within the main story. There's obviously plenty in the post game, but we have unlocked this chapter, this competition route, in chapter 10, and I used an item that was guarded by a silver chest to even get to this match, and my opponent is level 21. That is frankly unbelievable. Why are they so bad? The one that Celia unlocks that we could visit in the Saints Way Stadium, that's kind of incredibly high level. It's also boosted stats over there as well. Why is the Falam Orbius one so easy? I've got no idea, but Sean, you are probably the recruit who's actually gotten to do the least in this chapter. So here we are, Sean Frost once again with Frosticle. I didn't have that when you used me before, did I? But now he's on 47 TP, so I'm not sure. Can he afford an Eternal Blizzard? Let's try it, because It should be strong enough to score. Yeah, I think it's clear that I won't be showing this whole match, and it won't even get me that much experience to boost me up to level 41. But I basically, that's my target. I want to be exactly on par with them, and this competition route is the easiest way to do it.
Here, lads, check out that goal. That were mint, wasn't it? I've done a forward roll.
It's not exactly a sue, but it will do. Let's sub him out for. I guess we clearly have an excuse to use someone a little worse than Sean then. Manta Ray, do we sub Charity on now instead of Bylon? Bylon can bring out his spirit at any time we like, but fine. Let's go challenge mode. Can I get a goal with Charity? She's level 10, so she's the only one who would really struggle. She also doesn't have a shooting move, now that I think about it, right? She's only got Hoopsie Daisy, I think. You know, Faye can cheat with spirits if he wants, but he can also just outrun them by being better. Tell you what, it counts if I get her to do a shot chain, right? She doesn't have a shot chain. In hindsight, but oh well.
Bouncing bunny, here I go. This is only 30 TP.
Yeah, Faye just isn't high leveled enough for splitting hairs, so without his spirit, he's just not all that useful. He's great as a midfielder, just not as a forward. I think the biggest thing that we're missing out on. Hey, nice victory animation at least. Yeah, by sticking to the regulated levels and being around level 41. I definitely would say that the biggest thing we're missing out on is Zac Avalon. It is not a spoiler to say that he learns I Am the Almighty. He even learns it in the anime. Like, he would actually use it in the next match, I think. But I don't remember what level he gets it at, but it's clearly not one of those levels that we're going to hit, unfortunately, in this chapter. And Ricardo is also really missing out by not having any of his other dribbling moves. Like, he gets Athena's Anthem again. At the moment he's coping purely on Hey Presto, and I want to get rid of Hey Presto so that I can give him Heavenly Drive instead, but I'm not willing to let Ricardo have no dribbling moves, so for now he's stuck with only Fortissimo until we can actually load him up with the real deal. So I was really hoping he'd get Athena's Anthem, but he just hasn't. Like, it's just nowhere near, sadly. So, fine. Lucian, he inspired a little bit by Roma there. Fine, let's have some more fun with O'Leaf. We'll get to the S rank and then we'll call it a day. Charity, where are you? Oh, right, she's there. Okay. O'Leaf, let's go for the Desert Blast. I was confused there. I thought it was going to be the dribbling one, but no, I really do like that move. Is it appropriate for this guy? Probably not, but it's fun. Charity, can you outrun these players? Yes, you can. Let's get as close as possible. Do it for Charity. Do it for Red Nose Day. Lube does not have any moves left. Go on, Charity. 47 power is easily blocked, but oh well, she had a shot. It was nice. Maybe I can take a shot with Charity and then shot chain it with someone else, right? Faye can't, but I'll pretend. Go on, Charity, try it again! Yeah, that'll... oh, you know what? Dave Quagmire, you can do it. I'm going to go for a... Nah, I wanted to try and take a shot with Gungnir. Well, fine. That'll do. If Quentin Cinquedea gets to make a save, I'll sub back. Oh, you know what? I'm confident. Go for it, guys. Take a shot on me. Give Quentin his one little moment with Shot Stopper against Tiger Drive. Alpha's in the way. Ambush is not a shot block, so that's actually going to make it there. 213 isn't bad, you know? You can do this, right? Yeah, it was closer than I imagined. And that is where we will leave the Quentin Cinquedea for the rest of time. Don't have a shot block, don't have a shot block, don't have a shot block, please. Flying fish, how are we gonna do's? Okay, they've got a shot block, but it's not a counter shot. That's the main thing. Right. Bye. Yeah, you can't really hide the fighting spirit, man. It's not subtle. Oh, you know what? You never get to see this move. Tortoise Shield, the defensive fighting spirit move of So, which can also be used by Xanax Miximax, but not ever as a player. Like, you have to recruit So on purpose if you want to use that. They're heading for goal with a special tactic and a fighting spirit. Hang on. We've got a moment of danger. I've secured the S rank one. I have to not lose. I mean, Bermuda Triangulator also sucks, but allow me to just quickly press the win button because it's for demonstration purposes. Yeah, we recruited Quentin Cinquedea for the Earth 11, and that's because he's got Wise King. That's cool. Go on, Manta Ray. Alright, it's over. We beat them 9-0. Plenty with Alpha. That's great, but will it actually get me to level 41? It has gotten us Wind God's Dance, and Sean Frost, you finally got Land of Ice. It's a little bit late, pal, but thanks for doing it anyway. We get the emblem for Chengdu Champions, and thankfully the artisanal snowman is not applied to them anymore, so we don't need to worry about that again. We do get Liu Bei as a coach, and that's interesting considering we don't have Ray Dark right now, so Liu Bei is probably the best coach we could ask for, right? Fantasians await. Let me see, what is my team level right now on the actual main squad? It's level 40, so what I think I'm going to do is check what's in this treasure chest. Foreign bracelet. Do I need that for international travel? What I'll do, I'm not going to show it at all, but I'm going to do a second match in this route, this time with the actual Earth 11 players, and it gives me a chance to vlog in the brain if they've actually learned any new moves that I need to show off. So let me just reassemble that. So actually, change of mind. I reassembled the team so that it was actually the 11 story required players to get us ready for the Falam Orbius match. And in the process, that actually turned them to exactly level 41. I guess I just still had Charity in the team or something. But I'm going to do one thing, because two players that I've picked up on two players learning new moves. So I'm going to show that off and then just forfeit this one and get back on with the story. Trina has completed her level up moveset. She has 181 TP. She can afford to use moves forever. So they gave her one of the strongest dribbling moves in the game. It's insane. And, well, just look at it. It's certainly got a purpose. Apparently the difficulty is really high on it because that failed just there, but she can still do it twice in a row. Natural Love is a name that I came up with it. It's called Konoha Rendezvous in Japanese, but again, Konoha, it's both the character's name, it also means leaf. You know, Konoha Roll was her defensive move, and then they actually localized it as Leaf Roll. So that could be Leaf Rendezvous, but we just came up with Natural Love because it's a pun on romance and also nature. So Zach, you are the other one with a move, so I'm disappointed in you for letting that one go. Come on, let's fire drill out the way. I don't think I've showed it off either, but never mind. You, as a dribbling option, now have Eye of the Storm. Very strong move, and almost no one in Chrono Stones could learn this. It was only members of Simeon's team, and then even Simeon himself didn't have it. But now we're going to forfeit because we're already on level 41. We don't want to be any higher. I showed off the moves, and that's what's important. So, don't know how long that took because there was a lot of cuts involved, but it's back on with the story. I need to heal, and then we will head for the Grand Celesta Stadium. So let me just sort that. And on we go. So again, I need to get in the habit of saving the game regularly during this because I mentioned a few episodes ago there was a certain glitch that made my test save file not work in this area. We have fixed it. That will not affect your playthrough unless it's somehow been messed up again. But I doubt that, but I'm being safe. at the cost of my recording file, which has been going on for 59 minutes.
Stadium.
We're going to win this match at all costs. You understand?
This'll be easy. It's as easy as picking buds off a blooming flower.
Even if we lose, we'll still survive. Nothing will change, so let's take it easy. More importantly, I can't believe you're the captain out of all people.
Well, the computer analysis shows that the Earth 11 are as good as us. So you decided it's smart to join us, right? I don't care what you lots think of me. I'll lead Falam Orbius to victory, whether you believe it or not.
Master Osrock, the time has finally come.
Yes. It doesn't matter how long it takes. This hatred will never disappear. It's time.
The preparations are ready. We're here at last. Katara, this is good, right? Arian, Sky, it's fine. We're going to give it our all, no matter how strong the opponent is. Yeah. Now let's go.
Yep, it's not the spaceship stadium anymore. We have a designated place with a black hole in the background. So let's take a photo of it. Let's reconcile over that one, yeah? There we go. So, the Grand Celesta Stadium exterior doesn't necessarily have to have the black hole in it, right? We'll fix that part. We hope with the cosmic plasmid photon thingy-bob. We get more conversation topics actually. It's specifically about the black hole, so that kind of feels like something that would be missable. This is basically to say the black hole is never going to go away, otherwise you could miss a conversation topic. How dreadful. It is within the stadium itself that we accidentally put a game-breaking glitch in that we fixed, but I'll check the doors just in case. But we have a little bit more freedom to explore here than we do on the typical spaceship place.
Welcome, Earth 11. It's finally time for the finals. Your waiting room is the one on the left. I wish you the best of luck.
I mean, do you? I saw that conversation you were having with Osrock before. Slightly suspicious. It was pretty clear all the way through that Osrock's intentions weren't the best. I wasn't sure if Meteor was being deceived or if he's going along with it as well, but it seems fairly obvious. Into the locker room, that's where we broke the game, but here it's fine.
Is everyone ready? Yeah!
We're finally going into the finals. I'm all fired up. We're not gonna lose.
Today's the day that I show my best plays! The solution to become the best in the galaxy. That sounds interesting. Yes, let's finish with a perfect 100 points. There's no greater honour than to be able to dance on the field with the best of the universe.
Winning the championship is a way to repay everyone who cheered for us.
Yeah, we're carrying the feelings of many friends on our back.
Yeah, we're all going to be the best in the galaxy together.
When I first met you all, I wondered what would happen with all these amateurs. I can see now that it was good to have these members.
Ricardo, I'd love to play football with these lot again on Earth. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you haven't even done that apart from when you were the opponent as Ryman.
We're going to win and save the galaxy, and also take back Victor. Let's go to the field for the final.
That's true, we do only have 2 canonical forwards, along with Bylon and the bunch. And that's exactly what I'm running with. I'm living up to the promised plan. All 11 players for my squad this time are going to be the story required ones. We might use some extra people as reserves if need be. But let's just head to the stadium and see what awaits us. We now have a lot more NPCs that we can talk to within the stadium. Are you allowed in here? You certainly weren't before, but that's fine. Can we, though, go into Falam Orbius's changing room? You didn't hear anything. That's ridiculous. Can earthly ears not hear me? The singing voices of the Magmavian birds is apparently inaudible to human ears. So I guess the dogs of our planet probably get an ear-piercing screech or something. We can indeed go in. There's just no one to talk to. It changes the music and that's it. No treasure chests to open either, so fine. But at least it didn't break the game. That's the main thing. Alright, I'm going to save just in case, because if I've lost this recording, it's already over anyway. I've been recording for 1 hour and 5 minutes, including the previous episode. Let's head in. Victor is going to be our opponent for this one. The team behind me don't know that. Let's break the bad news.
Falam Orbius の全人民に告ぐ。
あれは
ファラム・オービアスはこの私ビットウェイ・オズロックによって占拠された。